Welcome to the Kayla Lee Show. We're about to leave behind those old school beliefs and those low vibe limitations that lead you to exhaustion and to burnout as you grow your business. Together, we will explore how you can 2x your revenue in the next 90 days, how you can reclaim back 10 plus hours of your week, how you can rapidly create a multi-6-figure business or a 7-figure business in less than 12 months. This conversation needs to be had. It's going to be both powerful and potent, and it really needs to land. One of my clients asked me, how is it that you're able to get the results that you do? Like, what makes you different from us? There's nothing different between me or you. Nothing. What I'm able to create is available to you. What I'm able to do is available to you. There is no difference. What I have created in my world is absolutely possible for you. The only thing that is different are my beliefs and limitations, my power and my ability to lead even when I'm shit scared. Think about the very first time you went to your first client's house on their wedding day. How did you feel? Were you shit fucking scared, yet did the badass thing? Because the feeling of seeing her hair or makeup on her wedding day once you've completed it and she's like actual crying, real tears, because she's that obsessed with what you've created, that feeling of what you did to help your client feel the most beautiful she's ever felt on her wedding day, did that feeling override the fear and anxiety that you had knocking on that door? This is the difference between me and you. The difference is that I am so connected to each and every one of you achieving the most wild amount of success in your business. I am so connected to my clients in my bridal business. I'm connected to my team in my bridal business. I want them to achieve the greatest level of success. I want them to have opportunities that are available to them that they would never have been able to access unless they worked with me. Because I want them to fucking love going to work and feel completely lit up by what they're creating and how they've helped their clients to feel. I want to empower them to fucking live their most fulfilled life, most abundant life, doing what lights them the fuck up. I get to do that every day. Every day I'm working with my clients. Every day I'm working with my team. I am truly lit up like a Christmas tree. Because why? Because I am so connected to my why, my vision for each and every one of you. Me being connected to that vision is the reason why I'm able to show up even when I'm shit scared, even when things are not working out, even when I'm not getting the results, even when I am clouded by things that are going on in my personal life. I am still able to show up to the level of potency, the level of power, the level of conviction, and the level of fucking audacity to build a 7-figure business this year. I am so connected to why working with me is going to change your world. I believe, I trust, I know that working with me is going to change your world. I didn't wake up like that. I didn't launch my business with those beliefs. I've had to work on myself to get to this point. I've had to break through the shit that has held me back. I've had to break through my old limiting beliefs. I had to break through scarcity, lack, fear, doubt, judgment. Oh my fucking God. Do you know how many times I have had to work on judgment? I am so scared to show up powerfully in fear of being judged. It is one of my biggest fears. Showing up, sharing what I have to say, because hello, welcome to my TED Talk, and being judged for it. Do you know how critical our industry is? We judge everything and anything for anyone. We are so ready to judge, yet we're so scared to celebrate. There's no fucking way we would celebrate. Celebrating is almost like a sign of weakness. Is it actually a sign of weakness? Or is it that you have the power to hold somebody else's celebration because you deeply trust and know that her celebration is actually available to you? Her celebration, and the reason why you're lit up like a Christmas tree celebrating her, is because you know that it's available to you. If you knew that it was available to you and you had those beliefs that it was possible for you, then you wouldn't feel like you had to compare or judge or critique or feel less than, or, you know, like jealous, ultimately jealous. What if your jealousy, what if the fact that you are triggered by this woman who is fucking inspiring you, I'm not talking about me now, guys, I've moved on. What if this woman who is triggering you absolutely is an example of what's available for you? This is the work. This is the work of fucking rapid business growth and evolution. It's not just about business. It's not just about strategy. It's actually about you, your inner world. Do you have what it takes to break through your old school limitations and beliefs? Are you able to shift and transform and transmute the shit that has kept you back, kept you small, kept you hidden, stopped you from showing up? Right now, me, even sharing this conversation with you, is an example of the work that I have done to break through that fear of judgment. Because little Kayla, 6 months ago, would have been shit scared to even have this conversation publicly. I have these conversations all the time with my masterminds and my clients. But publicly, the fear of judgment, the fear of what is she going to say, the fear of, oh, is this going to trigger you? The fear of, fuck, did I just lose a follower? Do you know how fucking insane that is? The fact that I'm able to show up and have this conversation with you, yet 6 months ago, was my biggest fear. The difference is I've done the inner work. I'm doing the inner work. It doesn't stop, by the way. I'm breaking through the beliefs. I'm breaking through the limitations. I am truly connected to what it is that I desire, the vision that I hold for me, for my family, for my clients, for our industry, for the fucking collective, the world. I am so connected to changing how I show up in business and life, which means that it's gonna inspire my own children to show up and make those shifts in their lives. And what does that mean? It means that my grandbabies are gonna have that same energy, that same frequency, that same desire. How I show up in business and life right now is subconsciously showing my babies how they should show up. I don't want to live a life where I'm kept small or held back because I've got this fear of judgment, of sharing what I actually am thinking versus what I should be saying to not hurt anybody or to stop, potentially triggering someone. But that's not my truth. It's not authentic to me. And so the more that I've become confident, the more I've had to break through my fears of judgment and limitations around what are they going to think? They're going to judge, they're going to critique, like what are they going to say? They're going to like, oh my God, I am so scared for the day that I have a troll. So scared. Yet here I am having this conversation with you, leading like a fucking powerhouse, hoping to inspire you to see that with business growth comes evolution, but not just from a strategy aspect, from a personal inner work aspect. My business has grown only to the point of what I'm willing to grow myself. My business growth is a reflection of all of the work that I have done on myself in the last 4 years. Do you know what triggered this? It wasn't even my business. It wasn't even that I had a desire to build 7-figure businesses. What triggered this was my mum passing. Losing my mum 4 years ago, and what I had to experience through the grief at the same time of bringing 2 little babies into the world. One was 1 and one was 3 weeks old, and having to find a way to navigate excruciating pain and somehow find love in the same moment of time was near on impossible. But it was through my determination to not let a moment in time where I could respond to my boys just not how I wanted to respond, not even be the mum that I wanted to be, because I was so riddled with grief and pain and hurt and loss. I didn't want to continue showing up for my boys the way that I was through that pain, that grief, that loss. And it was through my absolute desire to find a world where I can love, where I can break through the shit, the natural responses and reactions that I had instilled in me that were surfacing because I had no control, because I was broken, so broken. It was through my desire to be better for my boys that I just absolutely nothing was going to hold me back from achieving that. And I'm not there. I'm not even halfway there. It's still a journey. It's a healing journey. It's a complete transformation. But it's that I am showing up every single day, breaking through beliefs, breaking through limitations, and tapping into who it is that I want to be. Who it is that I want to be for my babies, for me, for my husband, for my family, for my friends, for you, for my community, for my clients, for our world, for our industry. And it was when I tapped into that vision of the movement that I'm creating, it was then that I found my power and my confidence to break through those beliefs and those fears and those doubts. Every stage of business growth for me has been an evolution of my inner world, a transformation of my beliefs and limitations, an absolute dissolving of shit that has held me back. And believe it or not, if you gave yourself the moment in time to reflect on why it is that you're not increasing your prices, why it is that you're not showing up on social media, why it is that you're too scared to launch your education, why have you been procrastinating about putting together your course and launching it, why are you procrastinating about actually building your team, why are you so scared about launching and creating and starting your first commercial business from your home salon? There is a limitation, there is a belief, there is a fear, there is a doubt that is fucking in you that is holding you back. I know. Because I witness it, I experience it with my clients, in expansion, with my private clients, with myself. It is the work of business growth that comes with work of your evolution. the deeper I went into my limitations, my beliefs that were holding me back, the further my business grew. In fact, it is fair for me to say, with a hand on my heart, that if I'm ever stagnant in my business, there is a belief or a limitation or a fear or a doubt that I absolutely need to fucking dissolve. I need to work through. I need to release, transmute, transform, whatever it is that you want to call it. There is something that would be holding me back. And the more I did the inner work, the faster I could heal it, the faster I could transform it, the faster I could transmute it, the faster I could shift, so I can then tap back into my power, tap back into my confidence, tap back into the woman with a vision that's on a fucking mission. How powerful was that? I hope this conversation has truly inspired you. And I wish you, honestly, all the love, the success in the world. Thank you for joining me today, gorgeous. If you're loving this episode, it would mean the absolute world to me if you could take a screenshot, share and tag me in all of your socials. I love seeing this podcast reach as many ears because I want to help so many women access more time, more revenue, more growth in their business without sacrifice. This is my absolute goal for this podcast. So don't forget to hit subscribe or follow and leave an epic 5-star review, because for every review, you will receive free access to my Ignite Master Course, which was worth $2,991. So Ignite was a 3-hour business growth conversation to help you overcome your challenges, accelerate your business, and implement strategies that will help you to access more revenue, more time, and more growth, and help you to create the lifestyle and business of your dreams in the next 12 months.